Gamers. What's going on, everyone? Been pretty much of a hot minute since I've done really literally anything on either my Twitch or my YouTube. Apologies for that. Reason why I haven't really been around is because obviously I've been dealing with personal stuff. I'm honestly not going to get too much into, but I am wanting to say relatively partially a apology video, partially a quick little channel update sort of thing as well. First of all, the apology thing, I sorry for those of you that have been expecting, content wise, like where's the next, source video on YouTube? Why haven't you uploaded in how long? Reason for that, because I just lately have been dealing with a mental block, really, honestly, that haven't really had any full blown creative ideas in terms of content wise for my channel. And as a content creator, that is kind of a shameful, more or less. But I also want to apologize mainly for a semi-personal reason. To those that obviously know, my channel and my community I want to build around is based off of fighting negative influences and basically just being able to be yourself without having to worry of any pros or cons weighing on you and stuff like that. I've let that kind of take control over me for the last 3 months, and that's also why I haven't really been streaming as well. So apologize on that part as well. But yeah, I've let negative people influence me, and that took time away from not only you guys as a community, but also started affecting my personal life. And yeah, shit wasn't fun. Like I said, I'm not gonna go too far into it. It's trivial. It's high school based drama. It's literally a laughing stock at this point. Don't you guys obviously you don't need to go into it. To those that probably are watching that have some kind of idea about it, I'm moving past it. We're all human. I'm only human after all. Shit happens. I like to take kind of a quote though that I like to reference on to those that are worried or that either don't give a shit relatively about that XYZ thing happened. As Toby Maguire put it,
trying to do better.
So yeah, that's pretty much that. Don't want to touch base on it too much because obviously it's in the past, staying in the past, moving forward. Because again, I'm only human. But yeah, so on to update stuff with channel. I am gonna be kind of referencing a bit of what I kind of just briefly touched up on. I'm gonna be going into strictly enforcing the rule about drama and drama dumping, stuff like that. Like I said, I'm not gonna reference the meme too much anymore, but this will be the last time. We're all human after all. And we deal with stuff. It's normal to deal with daily life struggles. That's why I have this server. That's why I have this community, is to get away from that and to chill and vibe with people that we either can relate to or that we can chill with, and whether that be, chilling in a video game or on some form of social platform or just sitting in a call and just talking about your dog or your cat or I don't know, the food your mom made 10 nights ago. I don't know. But yeah, with things like that, obviously, if anything happens in the server, obviously you guys know, either let them go, let mods or myself handle, any kind of situation like that goes on. Anything really that's outside of the server has literally nothing to do with the server. Don't bother trying to bring it into the server because most likely you're just going to get shunned out than the person that's giving you issues. I know it's kind of hard for me for that to be said, but in the end of the day, it's a server that's meant to get away from drama. So to bring outside drama that never involved the server or the community to begin with, it's kind of pointless. So don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
To also add then on top of that, I'm going to be eventually going to be adding in some form of ticketing system, obviously that will help not only individuals in the server, but to also help improve the server as well. So it's going to be used for, if anyone has any suggestions about what they want to see with the server, or if they want to see, a specific game be played or whatever topic, that's obviously going to be appropriate for the server as well. It's also going to serve a purpose for any kind of issues anyone might have that's within the server. It is not used for anything to be brought up that isn't involving the server. So if someone makes a ticket and it's mostly just a lot of stuff that has absolutely nothing to do with the server, you're just immediately going to get ignored. I'm sorry. Like I said, it's going to be a ticketing system that's supposed to help just the server and help resolve anything that involves the server, whether it be towards members of the community, or if it involves admins or even myself. Hell, I'll throw myself in there as well. I don't care. Anything that's brought up outside the server within the ticketing system, the ticket's just gonna get bypassed. All right, it's like I said, it's gonna get ignored. It's gonna get thrown away. We're not trying to bring outside drama in here. All right, I'm cracking down on this now. Okay, I'm just making this perfectly clear. Another thing is too, in terms of streaming and stuff like that, my streaming schedule. Who the hell is texting me? In terms of streaming schedule and stuff like that, we are going to be. Well, I'm going to be trying to stream more, quote unquote, consistently. Will be relatively around the time like people would be getting home, some like a little bit before, maybe a little bit after. Sometimes maybe it might even be during the day. I'm gonna try to have it where it's like a day thing, or like each day I'll still be a variety streamer. I'm not dumping everything I have into, Warframe, or I'm dumping everything into Tarkov and stuff like that. I'll have split days set up to play specific games. So like Tuesdays and Thursdays I'll probably do Tarkov. Wednesdays I'll probably do Warframe. Yes, I know, TNT, WW, it just makes sense to me. It makes my autistic brain understand a little bit better. But yeah, other than that, Fridays I'm going to try to input some form of family friendly segment to where people that aren't of the age of 18 but have some kind of leeway in a way be able to enjoy stuff, because like I said, I want to try to make as much people comfortable as possible. My channel is still mostly going to be 18 plus. Obviously, server is also going to be 18 plus, but I'll be streaming and posting to places out there like on Facebook, possibly Instagram. I'm still not touching TikTok with a 10-foot pole, and people can probably understand why. But yeah, I'll be posting on Fridays when I'll be going live on Twitch for the family friendly segment. But that'll be mostly like areas where I do like either when I play Genshin, or when I would do like any kind of Minecraft stuff, or any kind of like cartoony like game. I might even end up going back and playing like an old school kids game that I still play, honestly. Wizard 101. That game honestly bangs, and if anyone else says otherwise, the door is right over there. On top of the scheduling and all that, I also want to ask you guys, my viewers and my community members as well, that when you are in and you see anything funny, stupid, or whatever that happens in stream, whether it's a really cool play that I make, or something that I witness, or just some really dumb thing that one of my friends or myself makes, don't hesitate to hit that clip button. Obviously, I know I'm supposed to be doing a lot of that, and to be honest, I forget a lot. But like, seriously though, if there's anything you guys find enjoyable or funny, or that you want to see in a future YouTube video, go ahead and clip it, because I'll be looking through all my Twitch clips and stuff that people either people create when they're watching the streams, or if there's anything that I clip. Everything's gonna get put into a video. I'm gonna try to make videos around maybe 5-6 minutes long, give or take, minimum, for me to like even think about publishing. So again, guys, if there's anything you guys see and you guys want to be able to like witness it again constantly without having to worry about it being deleted or anything like that off of Twitch, it'll permanently be there on a YouTube channel. Yeah, don't hesitate, guys, to hit the clip button to anything you guys see that's funny or stupid, or just something they're like, yo, that was a really sick play Source just made. Holy cow, he's a freaking god. Maybe not all that, but regardless, go ahead and hit the clip button. Not only is it helping me, be able to push content out to you guys faster and more efficiently, it's also in a way just helping you guys out as well. Remember some good times that either interaction I have with Chad, or interaction I have with a random in the video game, or just friends being friends. Because like I said, this is what matters. But yeah, no, so that's probably mostly what I want to get out. I can't really think much of anything else. If there's anything else that probably comes into, you guys can obviously write down in the comments about what could potentially be a change that you guys might need, or anything that might need
Forget
to
something
be
else, you
done.
little
What
shit.
the?
Are you gonna tell them or should I?
You have how many other avatars you could choose, and just why that one? There's so many others. You have one with Ghost, you have one with Nuverlit. Why are you choosing that one?
Aw, come on, bud. You know what they want, right?
Okay, yeah, that kind of seems fair. So yes, last thing I also want to point out, with the whole VR chat thing, I know there's a lot of groups and instances that more or less are for highly mature content that should not be shown to anyone that is 17 or younger. And with talking to people online and also talking to people that I've known and met in person, whether it be from my local church or from a workplace environment, I have decided to make a group involving the Gamers Hotel, and to also make a digital live version of what the Gamers Hotel is meant to be. Now, it'll probably be something I make myself, whether it be long nights, on the computer, editing, making all the different floors and level and textures and stuff like that. Might pay someone to make the world for me. I don't know, but it's just it's a work in process project right now. It's not set in stone as of yet, but the first steps for that obviously will be making a VR chat group where obviously you guys will be able to get notifications whenever there is an instance going on. I'll be posting about it in the Discord. I'll be posting about it on Facebook, because the VR chat thing is going to always cater to all ages that would at least follow with TOS, obviously, because I highly doubt infants of like 2 are going to be, rocking VR chats and doing backflips or whatever. At least I hope not. But yeah. So with all that being said and done, Matt, I do want to say it one more time that, again, sorry I haven't really been making content or anything lately. Sorry I kind of stepped away for a while. Sorry I haven't made any content for you guys lately. Definitely sorry for, letting people take advantage of my weak side when it was displayed, and letting toxicity into my life. Again, as Spidey said before,
Trying to do better.
I am trying to do a little bit better. I am talking to people. I am taking a step backs and, focusing on myself. But within the next week or two, hopefully, I will be definitely hammering every nail on the head, and will be streaming to you lovely, awesome people that still hang around, still, look up to me in some way, even though I don't really want to be the center of the attention, because realistically, in the end, this whole channel, the server, the community is meant for not just myself, but is more meant for all of you guys. I always say mental health is overlooked in a lot of aspects, and a lot of people don't know what happens behind closed doors, and people jump to conclusions, and it just wipes mental health away, making it worse, or just straight up sending it out of the ballpark. And that's what I wanted to try to fix, or at least attempt to fix, with most of, people go through. And we can't, us as human beings, we're not able to be able to do that. And we can only do what we can do for those in need. And, obviously you can't go to friends and stuff for everything, because they don't have the answers for everything. But there is always a number to call, stuff like that. If anyone out there that needs it, don't hesitate to call, because the last thing, especially the last thing your friends and family wants to hear, the last thing about you, is what happened to you. As much as people want to say and negative, like try to say and do negative things to you, or spread negative things about you, you can only just really put your best foot forward, keep your chin up high, and look more at the positive sides about you, and look more at the people that strive to bring the positive side at you, and just let the negative people be negative, because that's all they're really good for. Anyway, guys, hope you all enjoyed this little update video. I know it's kind of sudden. I know a lot of you are going to have questions, and sorry, but there's going to stay questions, because, hell, at this point, I might be a Bungie developer, because I just leave people asking questions without answering stuff. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you guys on the next live streams or videos. Have a good night, everybody.